it's Tay and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be talking plants, but not just any plants. I'm going to show y'all my plant collection. I have been into plants for probably about 3 years now, ever since my sister gave my mom an orchid and I just kind of took over and I just learned to love it. I always knew I would get into plants one day, but I was like, it'll be down the road, years from now, because I already have 10,000 other hobbies. But I finally did. I got into plants and it's just been crazy ever since, I guess, if you want to consider plants crazy. But anyways, I have everything from big plants to small plants to tiny little plants. But yeah, we're just gonna get into it and I'm gonna give you I guess a brief little story about how I got the plant, or kind of its background, how I grew it, or who gave it to me, or where I got it, or what it is. I'll start by going through my indoor plants, and then we'll just briefly do outdoor plants because I'm way more into the indoor stuff, and I have a lot more, but let's just start. So the first plant I'm gonna discuss with y'all is my aloe vera plant. As you can see, it's huge. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is I should honestly measure it. I'll try to measure it and then I'll add the measurement, its height, into the video. But anyways, this sucker is ginormous. They are toxic to pets, so just so you know, if you have cats or dogs, do not keep it around them. I have mine up on a really tall plant stand so that the cat can't get to it and the dogs don't even go in that room. This is not typically apparently the most appetizing thing for pets to eat, but still, it's better to be safe than sorry. I usually do not get plants that are poisonous for pets, but I've just had this guy for a while and he stays out of the way. The second plant I'm going to discuss with y'all is this guy. Let's just go ahead and talk about him. So I've had this one for quite a while. It was probably about that tall, half that size, maybe a third to half that size when I got it. My dad actually got it for me from either Lowe's or Home Depot. I just thought it was really cute and he got it. I actually need to repot it or put more dirt in it or something. It's wobbling really bad, so I'm not going to put it back up there. I'm just going to put it down here. Next we have my oregano. I don't know if they're supposed to be perky or not. I probably should look that up, but he is long and so beautiful and so healthy. I've had this for a long time, and I've had other herbs that I kept indoors before and they get bugs and they just get funky, but this one has just done so well and been so beautiful. And just when the dirt gets dry, I just saw a gnat. When I notice the dirt gets wet, I just put a little bit of water on it. It's good to go, and it's done beautifully, and it looks so nice on my plant stand because it gives it that nice aesthetic, I guess. Now we have African violets. This one the flowers are kind of dying. It has light purple flowers normally. This one, I honestly can't remember what color the flowers normally are, but it's so beautiful. My aunt actually gave me these pots, so I think she painted them, and you can not get this kind of pots anymore, so I thought that was really cool, or at least they're so expensive if you do, and they're old. So I thought that was super sweet, and they're so cute. And then I have 3 more little African violets. This one needs to be repotted. You can see it's kind of going crazy, or at least needs to be fixed, packed down in the dirt more. And then here's one more. So those 3 of those ones, I think there's a pink, a purple, and a white flower. Also, I wanted to mention that according to the ASPCA website, African violets are non-toxic to cats, dogs, and horses. I always check ASPCA before I buy any plants. It's just a good habit to get into, especially if your pets eat plants, which my cat definitely loves to try to eat them, but it's just good to, be safe whether your pets eat them or not, because you just never know. Next, we have Christmas cactuses and spring cactuses. So I have this little guy. Well, actually, let me start with this one. So this one was literally a branch, maybe if I cut it off right here, this little thing. When I first got it, my neighbor actually has a 30-year-old Christmas cactus, and I am not kidding. This thing is as big as me. It is legit huge. She's got a giant pot. I mean, it's insane. She said she got it I think her church gave it to her a long time ago, and she's like, oh, I'll give you one, and she gave me this cute little pot with it, and it's just gotten so big. It might be a hair droopy. I probably need to give it some plant food, but it's so much better. I like had to put like sticks on it for a while to like get it to prop up, and it's just so cool. And then I have this guy, which I don't remember if it might have broken off of that and I like propagated it, like planted it and grew it. I don't remember. Or I could have found it somewhere. Honestly, I'm not sure. And this one right here is either a Christmas cactus or a spring cactus. I'm really not sure what the difference is. If y'all want to let me know, if you know what the difference is, I'd be really interested to know. But this guy is cool. I think that this right here might be like the seed was fertilized or something. Maybe it's gonna grow like I can get seeds from it or something to grow another. I don't know. I was watching a video on it, but it's all new to me. This is a spring cactus. So cute. I got it from Wegmans. It's just adorable. And then I don't remember the color of flowers. I think it's like pink or red. Oh, this one gets like reddish flowers also. This one right here, I think I broke off of that, or I just found the little piece on the floor in a store or something, not sure, but I planted it and it's super cute, and it's getting bigger, so adorable. It's tiny. Yeah, I think that's all oh, and then I have this guy, which again, I don't know where I got it, if it like broke off of something or what, but here he is. Okay, next we have some cute little cactuses. We have this one, or cacti, and also the pot came from And That. Their stuff is so cute and it's so affordable, so if you're looking for a good place to do it, it's by the Christmas tree shops. Like, it's called And That, the Christmas tree shops or something. It's like part of that company. So cool. Isn't that pot so cute though? And it's like one of the ones that like drains, and it's like the saucer is attached to the pot. But it's just like really cool. These are actually grafted cactuses. What happens, I think it's called a moon cactus, and they like take this, and it has to have like the chlorophyll or something. It has to have like be grafted onto another cactus, so they graft onto this guy, and voila. So stinking cute. It's by Costa Farms. Yeah, so cute. And then there's this guy, which is just cute little cactus, which he actually rotted at one point, if I remember correctly. Like, the whole bottom was like rotting, and so I watched all these videos, and I took the cactus and I like cut all the rotted part off because it turns like a purpley yucky color, and I cut it off and discarded it, and then I think I put cornstarch or something, and I put it all over like the bottom part where I cut off like this. I like cut the cactus, and I put the stuff on it, and then I let it sit for a long time so it could dry out, and then I repotted it and watering it, and it's been healthy ever since. Okay, the next plant is this guy right here, which looks insane. Like, this guy looks so crazy. It is a polka dot plant. I believe they're safe for pets, but like, always double check these things. Like, don't take my word for it, like, double check. But these guys, I do not think are supposed to be this crazy. I think I'm supposed to like trim it up and like keep it maintained, but I haven't, and I really need to look that up. If y'all know the answer, please comment below. But it's still kind of cute, and like the pot's adorable, so I don't know if you can see that. It's really bright. Yeah, so cute. But I got this pot from Walmart, and the polka dot plant actually, so you can see there's like little polka dots on it. I don't know if you can see that, but so cute. My friend gave me this adorable arrangement for Valentine's Day, and it had like a polka dot plant, and it had like African violet in it, and something else which I can't remember the name of, and I'll try to look it up and put it in this video, but it's poisonous for pets, so I had to get rid of that one. Like bad poisonous. I will not keep a plant if it's like deadly toxic. Not worth it. These are my fur babies. It's not worth it. So the next one is a Hoya cactus. I got this guy not too long ago. Like, I don't mean like a week ago, but like maybe a month or two. But he's so cute. Look at that. It's like literally a heart. They're called like Hoya heart cactuses. And I don't really know that much about their care, except I assume like probably water like once a week. Like that's what I do with most of my cactuses. But it comes with those stupid little rocks that are really hard. And I need to see if I need to like repot it or what. But it's doing well so far. Next, we have money trees. I have 3 of these bad boys. 1, 2, and 3. This is just kind of like with plants, I guess it's just like anything else. You just kind of acquire them over time. So it's not like I just was like, oh, I need to go run to the store and like buy 50 plants. It's like over the years you kind of, people give them to you, like you find them, you like purchase one here or there, or like one's on discount and you're like, oh shoot, I gotta get it. So this little guy, let's wait on him. So these 2 I actually got first. Costco was having a sale way back when, and I was like, oh my goodness, I want a money tree so bad. I'm pretty sure they're non-toxic for pets, but double check me on that. Oh, but they can cause like gastric, like upset tummy and stuff. So like they might throw up or something if they eat them. Still double check everything. Because my cat likes to try to eat these. So I keep them up high. But anyways, the Costco was having like a sale on, like they had money trees and snake plants or whatever they're called. And I was like, oh my goodness, so stinking cute. But I believe snake plants are poisonous, toxic, whatever you call it, for pets. So I did not get that. I got 2 money trees and they're so cute. I've probably had them for like a year, guessing. I have had an issue with these though, and I think it was from underwatering. Now y'all would probably say, no, it's overwatered, but I was like only watering like every 2 weeks because that's what everything said online, but I've found that I need to do it like every week with at least these guys because they sit semi near a window, which I think normally you don't want them by a window, but they're kind of near one. But I had like, these were like rotting. Like it was soft, they weren't hard. This one's, oh, that one's soft a little, that's not good. But it would like be soft and funky and like rot, and it would just be squishy, and I kept like losing parts of the tree, but they've been doing so much better. A girl on Instagram reached out to me and she's like, oh, water it more, and it definitely seemed to help. And then I have this guy, and you can see he's only like 2 things. They're normally, it's called braided money trees, so like they like braid them together. And then I have this guy right here, and he's so healthy, so firm. He's just so beautiful. I don't know if you're supposed to trim these up. You probably are because it's a type of bonsai, but it is just so beautiful. Rotten part. But this one's been so healthy. I got this one from Wegmans, so I paid more for it way back when. But the cool thing about money trees is if they have 7 leaves, it's supposed to be good luck. Now, I don't really like believe in that kind of stuff, but it's just kind of like cool to think about. So this guy actually has 7 leaves on one of them, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I literally thought about this tree like that evening, like all that night, and I kept talking about it, and my parents are like, just go get the thing. Just go get it. So I like went and got it, and before we went to breakfast the next day, and here it is. And this one has done so well. It sits on top of my fridge because my cat wants to eat it, so sadly people don't see it as much, but still really cool. Next I have Marimo moss balls, which are really cool. They actually do not go in dirt. You literally have them in water and they just grow in water. They are not moss though. It is like some kind of plant, and it just grows in water. So there's one, you can see it. I really need to clean this jar though, so excuse that, it's kind of dirty. And then when I first ordered them, I actually got like 8 of them, and I was like, oh my goodness, it was a really good deal. I was like, what am I gonna do with like 8 of these suckers? And so I put them on Craigslist, I think it was, and some guy came in who's super nice. He came and bought them from me. And then I also have this little guy that I kind of like got off of another moss ball. I like tore it off. So I ended up with him, and I have him in a cute little container. So to finish off, My last plants that I was going to share with y'all is I have an avocado tree. Actually, I have like a bunch of them. Here's another one. I've had this one a lot longer, since like 2019. This one may be from 2019 too, but this one's my oldest. This one's actually taller though, and crazy looking. This one's a lot more like symmetrical, I guess. It's like straighter. The little blue thing is a little plastic toy lizard that I stuck in there. But see, that is so cool. It's the seed. If you guys are interested in how to grow an avocado tree, I'd be more than happy to make a video, because it's really cool how you do it. You have to like put little toothpicks. That's one method, but you have to have the avocado seed like half water, half air, and it's just really cool how they grow. I also have this one up here for my aunt. It's actually kind of like split into two, which is pretty cool. I had another one like that once as well. It was like 2 pieces, but I think I threw it away because it was funky. But anyways, this one looks really healthy. It's a lot smaller, obviously. Then I have this guy, another avocado tree. I like literally I grow avocado trees all the time. Like, I love avocados, so whenever I have a seed, I go ahead and grow an avocado tree. Next, we have this avocado tree right here, and he's pretty good sized. Also, I forgot to mention, I do have other avocado tree seeds growing, and I'll show those to you. You can see, like, I have 1, 2, 3 different ones. This one actually has a root coming down from it. But what happens is they split down the middle, and the stem will like start growing out. Okay, so we're almost done, but my next plant is called a dragon fruit plant. It's literally like the dragon fruits that you eat, like the pink dragon fruits that are fruits. This is a little dragon fruit growing. It's really cool. It's interesting. It has like these like root looking things growing out of the side of it. I don't know if they're like air roots or what that is, but if you know, definitely let me know. But super cute. And then I have like a bunch of little ones growing here as well. That one I've had just as long as these ones. I just went ahead and put it in a pot. And I also have one outside that I was like testing to see how they do out there. But I've had them, since January 22nd of 2020. But they've gotten like so long. Like, look at how big that is. It's insane. I need to like figure out how to get them to grow straighter and like plant them somewhere. I also have this guy, which is my beautiful orchid. This guy almost died. It got like root rot at one point, and like all of its roots rotted away. I had to take it out and like trim up its roots really good. It like hardly had anything, and like the leaves were awful. Like the whole thing, it was just terrible. The reason that happened was I did really well with it, but eventually like the stuff that, the medium at least that they give it to you in, and if you like repot it as well, but it like got compacted and like packed down over time as you water it. Like, so throughout the years, got packed down, but orchids have air roots, meaning like they have to have like space. They has to be breathable. So like air has to be there. Like they want to stay moist when they are watered, but not too wet. So I had to get like all new orchid stuff to plant them in. I have like some sphagnum moss in there and some kind of like orchid bark stuff. But it is so healthy now. Look at that. It's so beautiful. You can see those healthy roots like in there. They're nice and green and white roots, and these are called air roots. So they basically grow out of the pot. You don't want to plant them back in it, and they just can kind of like absorb air from the oxygen, yeah, I totally said that wrong. They can just absorb water from like the atmosphere. Okay, for the last part of this video, we are now outside and we're going to take a look at my outdoor plants. First up, we have another avocado tree. I've been keeping this one outside in order to try new things and experiment. Next, we have organic lemon trees. I grew them from seed by removing the seeds from some organic lemons that I bought from the store. Some of these I actually planted in a different location and then transplanted them into these little pots, and they actually are doing really well. As you can see, I have quite a few of them, and the cool part is I've actually sold some of them. Some of these pots have lemon seeds in them and have not sprouted yet, I'm sorry, because I planted them recently, but as you can see, there's little sprouts in some of these, and I honestly am not sure if it's kiwi or lemon tree because I planted both and honestly didn't keep good enough track. Now we have some strawberry plants that I actually planted from last year. They should have died in the frost, but the cool thing is they survived. Next, we have 2 tomato plants. They are actually cherry tomatoes, so they're really tiny. And here we have Remy. And here's my zucchini plant. And I actually have a little baby zucchini in it right here. And then I have a zucchini that's a bit larger, and I'll show that to you. It's right here. Here we have a little baby tomato plant, which is actually a propagation from one of my larger ones. I accidentally broke the piece off and I figured, well, let's just propagate it. So I put it in water, it eventually grew roots, and I planted it. Next we have a parsley plant, which I kid you not, it was so tall, it was insane, but I finally trimmed it back and it kind of looks dead, so we'll see what happens with that. Oh, and it's also a survivor from last year. And next we have my beautiful ginormous cucumber plants. There's actually 2 different types in here. We have the heirloom straight 8 cucumber plant, and then we also have the burpless hybrid cucumber. And there's actually a little tiny cucumber in here, which I'll show you right here. Tiny little guy. I'm not really sure if there's any others yet. And finally, we have my red pepper plant. The peppers actually start out green, then turn red when they're ready, but mine have rotten spots, unfortunately, and I probably should remove them so it doesn't draw so much energy from the plant. And then we have my basil, which is so beautiful and so big. This lighting is just too much, but it is just gorgeous. And then we have this mess down here, which is just all kinds of succulents. Some are doing really well, like this one, and then some haven't quite sprouted yet. I also have my propagation station right here, which used to be inside. It just has all different types of succulent leaves, like this, and some of them are growing. Alright guys, that basically wraps it up. I did forget 2 indoor plants. This little guy, it's just another one of those Christmas cactuses or spring cactuses, and then this guy, which he used to be a lot bigger and he has taken forever to finally grow. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, thanks for watching.